5 lab, right? V5 lab, lab 5. To be so in this video we'll discuss about week 5 lab in the enumeration phase. Okay, for this lab activity you're required to run the command and then to try to explore how the Windows and Linux information that you can utilize and exploit, okay, for your pen test activity. Okay, this is the table of content, overview and prerequisite, the lab 1 uh, until actually inside this week 5 lab you are having many tasks lah, or we can call it a lab sub lab. Okay, the task given here more on the Windows local enumeration, so we are simulating if we already uh, take over the or compromise the Windows now, and understanding the net BIOS, NBT, SMB, and so on, right? So later I will divide this particular video into 2 or 3 videos now because they are very long, right? Okay, for this progression lab overview progression, you will go through a complete enumeration workflow from local system assessment to remote discovery. Okay, see here, first we will go through lab 1 and lab 1A for Windows local, so understanding the output that you may obtain from the scanning, the enumeration. And then lab 2 and lab 3, we try to see how if you are accessing remotely the Windows to discover some available information and then share the effects. And lab 3A, advanced Windows enumeration. And then lab 4 for Linux, finding escalation vectors. Lab 5 to 7, how can we remotely access the Linux, okay, and all the commonly used protocol like SNMP, network file system, LDAP, and so on. Then how to document your finding. Okay, for this lab you required Kalina as usual. Kalina already there, you already have, and then the Windows on your Windows or Mac lah. This one you already setting up last time for previous 4 labs, and then in addition we still require Windows 10 or 11 virtual machine running, which we will target for lab 1 to lab 3, and then for Linux based Metasploitable 2 or 3, VM also required for lab 4 and to lab 7, but this one we already configure for lab 4, right? No issue. For this lab we need to configure Windows 10, install and configure Windows 10 virtual machine on top of VirtualBox or other VMM or virtual machine manager that you use. Then network adapter configured, and then all tools installed in Kali. For Kali, yes lah, you will require NAT. So later we see, is it your Windows also require NAT or host only? Okay. For first part, we try to see the lab 1 Windows local enumeration. Before that, I will show you how you can download and install the Windows, right? And this video only to prepare you for the Windows installation. Okay, first of all you may go to this website microsoft.com, NUS software download Windows 10, or you can Google Windows 10 download, because it's quite difficult to get the virtual machine format. So just download the Windows 10 this image or ISO image. Okay, for example here, this one you get the latest version. Okay, but for me I suggest you download from the official website, Microsoft official website here. Microsoft software download Windows 10. Okay, this is the latest update for Windows 10. So you go to the create Windows installation media. This is for the update if you already have your Windows 10 installed, right? But this one for creating the installation media. That means you will create ISO file. So we download these tools. This one better you do first in your home environment or your uh, previous your hostel and so on. If you do it in the lab session, they will take some time. They will take some time, and then will give you it extract because of the network connection. So you will get this media creation tools download, and then after downloaded, you click to setting up to start the Windows 10 setup. So this one will create ISO file for you, but it's still required to download the file. So you accept, right? Depend on your connectivity, your connection speed. So for this one, what do you want to do? Create installation media, right? Either there's DVD or ISO file or flash drive. So click next. You choose English, Windows 10 edition 64. And this is the recommendation, right? So next, click here, choose ISO file, because we only require ISO file that you can store inside your local disk. Okay, no need to repeat. Then you save lah, right? You save, then you download. For example, here I already saved inside my VM already have 4 gig something. So when you save, for example, click one more lah. Then copy, copy. Okay, click save, and then they will download for you. So once you download, you will see exactly what I have here. This one, Windows 10, ISO, but for the copy, put here lah, right? This is the new copy later. It will download for me. This is the progress of line only. So I'll get this Windows 10. I give the name lah. Later I change it to 64-bit, but they will by default Windows 10.ISO only. We'll get this. So you will install your virtual machine, Windows 10 virtual machine using this. This one actually the folder where I install my Windows. Okay. When you create new or install new virtual machine using VirtualBox, they will create your virtual disk VDI. VirtualBox this image together with VBox. So it's the same way when you download. If you still remember, you download Kali, they give you VBox and VDI. So similarly, when you create new file, a new virtual machine here. So I already have it, right? Now maybe I can just give you another example. After you download and you get the ISO file, the complete ISO file, like this. So this is the ISO file. To clean the image, to mean the installation media, right? You can create DVD from ISO file and so on. Like this one, easy for you to install anytime. If let's say you don't have any snapshot or any backup, you can install back using ISO file, the clean version. Okay. So here maybe I can give you example. I create new Windows 10 second copy. Apa lah, right? And then I still want to save inside my D. Yeah, later I can remove back lah. Right, this one just to give you example. Example I create here. So the ISO image, this is the important part where you need to select the ISO file that you downloaded, right? So in start to choose OS edition, Windows, or distribution. Okay lah, this one already recognized by the VirtualBox. You can put here, but I suggest you use the manual one. So you attend it. So mean you can configure step by step, right? So, for Windows, maybe you can give the 2 virtual CPU, at least 4 gig, enough lah, because this one is consider the target machine, right? So this one you will create new. So that's why you will create new virtual disk image. Maybe you can give limited space. For example, I allocate to 20 gig lah, because the first one that I have already equipped or already utilized 13, right? So this one maybe 20 lah, 20 gig. So this is when you create new virtual disk, right? Last time they create 50, so I just give them the 20 for this one. Okay, finish. For this one, network later you can create lah. You can change the network. Currently just using net. So later you can create another, or you can enable second IP or second what I call second NIC or network adapter. For this one, you already have the configuration. Then try to start where you need to install step by step lah, right? For this video, I just show you step by step because some of you still did not have experience in installing from the scratch, right? For the first two, for example, Kali Linux and Metasploitable, we are using the pre-built. That means they already created the virtual disk for us. For Kali Linux, they are created the VirtualBox format, .vdi, VirtualBox this image. We just open. But for Metasploitable, they are created using VMware this image VDK, right? So we add that particular virtual disk, so just use it. But for this one, you need to install from scratch. If you have the ready image for VMware or whatever virtual machine manager that you have, you can use lah. But this one just to show you example how you can install from scratch. This one issue, just next. Time here, we can time we can change lah to Malaysia. Oops, sorry. So you see here, time and curries format. Only we got 3 Malay. Yeah. Keyboard, just use default US. Then click install. It will take some time, but it's good for you to go through step by step. So this one we don't have any product key, just next. This one don't have, okay. Click don't have, not the next. You need to key in. So for this one, I only use the home edition. Home edition, the simplest one. Okay. If Pro, they will require more spaces. Okay. Just choose Windows Home, simplest one. Click next. Normally when you buy the laptop, they will equip or they will pre-install with Home as well. This is the most used by the end user, personal use, compared to the enterprise. Normally for the enterprise user, that's mean the office. Here you can see here, upgrade, install and keep file setting and application. We don't have the Windows yet, so we need to put custom install Windows only. They say advanced. Yes, now we are advanced. Okay, so this is the free space. So by default, you just uh, choose the free available space that we allocate, which will this 20 gig. No need to format, they will automatically format for you. Click next. This one takes some time to installing features. Okay, let them complete. So you can take your coffee. I have already my Windows, but for the purpose of uh, showing you, give you some experience, then I install one more time. Okay, just take a seat and let them complete. After that, you need to interfere again. Okay. This Windows considered the basic, the most basic Windows lah. Like if you have time, you want to explore more or more advanced features of Windows, maybe you can try to download evaluation copies of Windows servers, right? Then you can see there are more complex, more complicated setting, and then there are more features, more services that can be enabled, especially regarding the Active Directory. You will required to customize the services, chat printing, and others. There are a lot more features for Windows servers compared to this Windows Home. Okay, this one only for end user. Okay, they automatically restart after complete the download the installation. So next was wait for the setting take place for automated setting. Right? So choose the region, for example, Malaysia. You detect by default. The layout, yes, by default US. No. Actually, the speed of the installation relies on, for example, your machine, okay, your resources that you allocate for this. Then let's create your account. Okay, maybe you can add lah. Oh, you can create account lah. They use this. Okay, already use. Okay lah. No issue. So I guess I just enter my code lah. So you can create your PIN. So easy for you to log in. So please remember your PIN lah. For me, I put my own PIN. So easiest way to log in. Now accept. So this one I don't want to have others, so just disable lah, like untick. Customize what you want. So this one no need lah. So when you add more features, meaning that more attack surface, right? So each one no need, skip. This is got basic concept. So this one also for free lah, for free, okay. You can put lah for free. Because later you can uh, disable. Oh, this one for standard, eh? Okay, that's me. So okay, this one only lah. Let's this client. Okay. So let them complete the setting. Okay, your Windows 10 ready. So you can explore lah. So your memory, CPU here, this what you connect. Your internet, Ethernet, that's your connection to internet. It's scanning for update and so on. So Windows Defender, maybe later we need to look into Windows Defenders, enable it or not. Okay, other than that, we can check the IP. So by default, this one, right? Or so later you will require the host only. So this one you inherit the IP from the host. Okay, now we can shut down first because I will continue with the second part, the second video, and then I want to increase the RAM so that